TechSabado is brought to you by MSI, the leading brand in high-end gaming. The music source, make your online streaming look and sound professional. Get your Mackie Pro audio gear from the music source. XSplit Broadcaster, a professional live streaming software. And Smart Communications, the Philippines' leading wireless services provider. Check the links on the description to avail our sponsors' products and services.
Alright. Good evening po sa inyong lahat at welcome na naman sa isang edisyon ng TechSabado dito po sa ating Facebook page na TechSabado and of course ang ating YouTube channel na TechSabado din ng pangalan. Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com, editor din po ako ng The Manila Times. Of course, since 2015 kasama natin walang iba kundi si Atty.
Melvin Calimag po ng Newsbytes.ph. Magandang gabi po sa lahat ng ating mga suki at sa ating mga guests.
Yes.
Guest dahil dalawang guest natin for tonight, Jing, di ba?
Yes, abangan nyo po yan. Maganda yung mga usapan natin ngayong gabi. December 11, 2021. Of course, yesterday po International Human Rights Day. Sana po wala po kayong violate yesterday. And of course, the 10th anniversary of death anniversary ni John Lennon noong December 8 naman. Okay, yan po yung mga nangyari po ngayong linggong ito. And of course, congratulations sa atin, syempre, kasamang isang batikan journalist na nasa Oslo ngayon. Syempre, congratulations Maria Ressa. You did the country proud.
Tindi nung nung speech niya no?
Yes. Kahit na ano sabihin na ibang tao, siya may award, tayo wala. Yun lang yun.
Panoorin niyo po yung yung video niya sa YouTube, napakagaling ng pagkakaano niya. Ang ganda ng talagang niya siguro
binanatan niya yung mga social media company, mga big tech companies sa US. For
kasi bongbong, no? Di ba?
Pero talaga dapat lang talaga may magsabi na. At syempre kasi nga kahit anong sabi ko nga nung panahon ko nung nasa interaction ako, we've been clamoring, we've been trying to shout to the world kung anong ginagawa ng social media sa Pilipinas at sa buong mundo pagdating po sa sa pagmanipula po ng katotohanan. Matagal na po namin yan nireklamo. Siyempre, small voices tayo. Hindi tayo naririnig ng mga big tech companies. But now, Maria Ressa has the voice. Diba? Yun. So, talagang kailangan niya ng may magsabi talaga at buti na lang sinabi niya. Okay, ang ating gimmick dito, i-post nyo lang po ang ating mga ating mga internet speed. Alam na po natin ang drill. Lagay nyo na po sa ating mga comment section kung ano po natatanggap ninyong internet speed. At the same time, ilista nyo po rin kung sino nagpo-provide sa inyo. Smartman yan, BLDT, Red, Converge, whatever, StreamTech, kung sino may mga cable companies sa mga probinsya ninyo. Sabihin nyo po kung anong speed ninyo, kung tama po binabato nilang speed sa inyong mga lugar base po sa inyong binabayaran. Para alam natin at alam natin nagmo-monitor sa atin mga ISP at magawa nilang paraan kung may problema man ang kanilang mga pagbato ng kanilang internet services sa inyo. Okay, meron ba tayong mga dyan?
As usual, may natin yung mga followers natin dyan. Pero mamaya na natin babasahin mga comments. Pero ang request lang natin sa kanila, makisama sila sa discussion natin for tonight because parehong interesting yung natin, yung mga topics na tatakal ng mga guests natin. Jing, pasok na natin kagad. Pag natin patagalin
pero bago lahat yan, mag-video break muna agad tayo at pagbalik na ating first video break, papasok na natin ang ating guest.
Here are the latest headlines for this week's Tech News Capsule. Amazon Web Services recently announced AWS Private 5G, a new managed service that helps enterprises set up and scale private 5G mobile networks in their facilities in days instead of months. With just a few clicks in the AWS console, customers specify where they want to build a mobile network and the network capacity needed for their devices, and AWS delivers and maintains the small cell radio units, servers, 5G core and radio access network software, and subscriber identity modules required to set up a private 5G network and connect devices. Cloud4C, a leading cloud-managed services provider, recently announced the launch of its software-defined wide area network solution for enterprises. This latest addition to Cloud4C's portfolio highlights the company's commitment to enabling enterprises to gain complete control of their cloud environment today and tomorrow. The SD-WAN solution offering is designed to enable today's cloud-first enterprises to simplify the WAN architecture and is managed through a single dashboard for centralized management and higher visibility. Premier Apple partner Power Mac Center opened 3 new stores to provide better access to essential technology amid the shift to digital for productivity and creativity. The expansion is also in line with the company's goal of strengthening its geographic footprint across the country to serve more people through its retail stores, service centers, and training centers. The new Power Mac centers are located at the Neo Plaza building in Binondo. The other 2 are at Power Mac Center in SM City Grand Central and the Loop by Power Mac Center in SM City General Santos. Those are the latest headlines for this week's Tech News Capsule. Please like us on Facebook, and subscribe to the TechSabado YouTube channel. Now back to TechSabado.
Okay, we're back dito sa TechSabado. Medyo maaga tayo sa ating mga guests dahil nga 2 guests natin tonight. Pero yun na nga, gusto kong tanungin kay Attorney ngayon. Have you done the smart move, Attorney? Kung hindi pa, siguro mukhang ma-explain sa atin kung bakit tayo kailangan magkaroon ng ng TNP, yung tinatawag na
Mobile number portability.
MNP pala. TNP, MNP, Mobile Number Portability. Ngayong gabi, may guest tayo from Telecommunications Connectivity Incorporated, TCI, kung tawagin, yan po yung binuong kumpanya, no, para mag supervise dito sa manibagong ano ba tawag
subsidiary
dito?
Parang sila magiging para clearing house. Sila yung
yes.
third party, hindi third party, joint venture to to take charge doon sa specifically for mobile number portability.
Paglipat-lipat po ng mga phone numbers ninyo kung gusto niyo po lumipat ng mga telco. Pero explain nito mismo ng ating guest. Siya po ang General Manager ng Telecommunications Connectivity Incorporated, yung TCI nga tinatawag. Walang iba kundi si Miss Melanie Manuel. Good evening, Melanie.
Good evening, Jing and Attorney Mel, and of course to all your viewers on YouTube and Facebook Live.
Yes, thank you no napag-guest ka namin ngayong gabi para explain niya sa amin dito kung ano na ba magkaroon tayo ng recap at siyempre update kung ano nangyayari dito sa mobile number portability na
Jing, tanong muna natin kung ano yung TCI.
Yes, oo nga, yun nga yung una nating question. Melanie, sige, explain mo sa amin, ano ba yung TCI, ba't nagkaroon ng ganitong kumpanya?
Okay, ang TCI sabi nga ni Attorney Mel, ng 3 mobile operators dito, Globe and Smart, to enable mobile number portability in the country. Parang ito yung tumatay yung mobile number portability service provider. But of course, we had to get a partner, yung mga expert dito sa field na to, which is Cineverse. Siya yung ating third-party service provider. But si TCI, of course, will, sabi nga natin, supervise and organize and of course govern yung implementation of mobile number portability amongst the 3 operators. Yeah.
Bakit kailangan meron ganitong kumpanya? Hindi ba ganun kadali ngayon na from one telco to another, ganun palit na lang ng phone number?
Kailangan.
Hindi pala palit, dalhin yung phone number ko.
Sige, so explain muna natin mobile number portability. This enables the subscriber to switch networks or change subscription plans and keep their numbers, diba? So Pagpalipat-lipat ka man, you will be able to keep your number. Sabi ko nga, keep your number forever. So bakit kailangan ng clearinghouse? Kasi all the three operators, alam naman natin, no, mga techie, yung mga tao dito, ang bawat operator in itself, sobrang complex ng systems, no? Network systems, downstream systems, billing systems, loading systems, lahat ng systems interconnected yan. Very, very complex yan. So, interconnect all the three others, mahirap na parang may matrix ka na, sige, connect si A to B, B to C, A to C, medyo mahirap, no? So meron dapat clearinghouse that will organize those processes across the three operators. Yon. And of course, para neutral din, yung third party na yon is going to be a neutral party that will enable the porting in and porting out between operators or amongst the three operators. Yeah, ganon.
Miss Melanie, what's the current status right now ng mobile number portability natin? Technology or yung pag-transfer and everything.
So I'm happy naman that yung sa MNPSP, si Cineverse is working perfectly fine. Yung ating sa kanila 99.9% dapat yung service availability, no, ating clearinghouse. And then since we started in September, so nag-start tayo September 30 na yung launch, our first official recorded port was in Cebu City. Interesting nga sa Cebu pa nangyari.
Wow.
Yeah, and then today we have 5,000 ports, no, as we speak, 5,000 ports across the three operators. So I'd like to say that naman siya, successful yung the fact that 5,000 have successfully ported to their new networks and they're now enjoying kung ano man yung nakita nila sa new network nila, they're enjoying the benefits and the products and services nung bago nilang operator. Yeah. So yeah,
can you disclose to us kung ilan yung pumunta ng Globe to Smart to Globe or dito?
Yeah, I think that's for the operators to disclose. For
okay.
TCI, look at the total picture. So we enable the mobile number portability in and out of the different operators. Pero for the particular numbers sa bawat operator is for them to disclose.
Pero hindi ba konti yung 5,000 sa the fact na there are millions of mobile phone users in the country?
Yeah, yes, I think pag tiningnan talaga natin compared to the 140 million ata yung ating subscriber base kasi 'di ba double SIMing, triple SIMing no? In terms of mobile penetration parang nasa 1:1.4, parang ganyan, 'di ba? So, tama ka naman when you compare to the 140 million subscribers, kahit na 100 million lang yung ating population, parang ang liit. But that yung 2 months, as we all know, nagkaroon din naman tayo ng mga hiccups and birth pains, so we're still perfecting the system. So hindi rin natin second guess kung ano yung reasons then for people not to port or bakit parang kukonti yung nagpo-port. But what's important is I think for TCI to enable porting. Kung sa tingin mo, your subscriber that you need to switch kasi parang there's another network that can provide your requirements, that can meet your new requirements, and at least meron kang pwedeng puntahan. Alam naman natin na ang deterrent talaga for people to port is yung mag-change ka ng number. Kasi ang hirap, di ba? Kunyari, mag-change ka ng number, you have to call your banks, change your records sa mga banks, credit cards, mga e-commerce sites, etc. So that's the deterrent. So if there's somebody who wants to port, who wants to change networks, medyo, teka muna, baka medyo hassle diba? Na lilipat ako, tapos lahat ng mga records ko kailangan kong palitan. Now there's this facility for them. Yeah.
Is that the only benefit? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Sige, go, Atty.
No, go.
Is that the only benefit, yung itong MNP, yung mga sinabi mo? Or are there other pwede nilang, yes.
Yes, okay, there are other benefits. Sa tingin ko, ang winner naman talaga yung subscribers kasi in any country na merong MNP, this enhances competition amongst the operators, di ba? So how do they compete? Kasi gusto nila mag-compete, of course, to keep their customers or attract new ones. So how do they do it? Number one, kailangan yung network coverage nila talagang ma-expand, di ba? So continuous expansion of network coverage. Number two, continue providing innovative products and services. And number three, CX. Napaka-importante. So dito
Customer
gusto
service.
natin na yung customer service, yung customer
Experience,
experience natin talaga maganda. So kung makakakita tayo ng network that can provide those benefits for us as a subscriber, syempre, di ba? Why not, di ba? You can also keep your number. Yeah, I think that's the benefit of an enhanced competition. Yeah.
Jing, pag dito, tatanong lang ako kay Miss Melanie regarding yung mga issues na nag-crop up yung immediately after the
yung September nung nag-start yung palitan ng numbers.
Mobile number portability. Na-resolve na ba yon, Miss Melanie? And kasi si Bob Reyes, yung isa sa kaibigan natin na vlogger, ang tanong niya dito, ano kaya ang problema sa pag-port out ng Gomo? Gomo is the parang sub-brand ng Globe.
Yes.
Isang buwan na hindi pa din nila mabigay yung USC. Ano ba yung USC?
Okay. Ang USC, yung USC kasi is yung nagtitrigger ng porting. So if you want to port from one network to another, ang gagawin mo, pupunta ka sa current network mo at hihingi ka ng USC. When I say pupunta, pwede kasing online yan. We open a virtual stores. So, operators open na virtual stores. Initially, yung USC kasi, you have to go to the store para humingi yan. But of course, sabi ko nga, we thank the early adopters kasi because of their feedback, etong tatlong operators, sige, open na natin yung virtual stores. Initially, wala yun eh. So you have to go in the store and ask for a USC. Pero meron naman reason for that. Kasi syempre, you have to make sure na their data is protected, tapos yung security measures are in place. But nonetheless, sige, ginawa natin yung virtual stores. So pagdating sa virtual stores, kukuha ka na USC or hingi ka na USC, yung USC na yon ipapresent mo dun sa new network na gusto mong puntahan. So yun yung process. Pagdating mo sa new network, mag-eligibility check yan. So pwede ka bang mag-port, wala ka bang utang, kung may utang ka, bayaran mo muna, things like that. So once na napasa mo na yung eligibility check, so tuloy-tuloy na yung process. Actually, yung parang happy path, within 48 hours, dapat pwede ka nang makaport. Yun yung happy path. But again, we encountered some technical difficulties naman talaga dun sa start. So yun yung mga in-address. And I think na-address naman na because, if I may share, we do checkpoint meetings 3 to 5 times a week. Before nga, every day. Ngayon, medyo kumukonti na yung issues, nare-resolve naman na. But nonetheless, we still do checkpoint meetings like 3 times a week. Plus my manco meeting kami every Thursday. Alam mo yun. So I think the good thing about MNP also is it actually strengthened the collaboration naman amongst the 3 operators. So competitors outside, pero pagdating sa MNP, so nagtutulungan talaga. Nagtutulungan naman talaga. So to the question of Attorney Melvin, yes, I like to believe na na-address na yon. Like Como, sabi nga natin, Globe. Ano ba yung intraport ba yon or inter? Intraport in the network.
May additional comment siya. Ang problema sa Gomo, sabi niya, wala silang physical store. Ayaw nilang sumagot via email, FB Messenger lang ang means of communication. Globe stores won't entertain concerns related to Gomo. Sabi niya gano'n. Ang nasa IRR ng MNP is dapat within 48 hours makuha na ng subscriber yung USC.
Okay. Yes.
Intraport daw po, intraport.
Actually, yung USC nga, hindi siya 48 hours. Yung USC dapat medyo instant yung
mabilis.
Hindi lang pagkuha mo niyan eh. Pag punta mo sa virtual store or online, makukuha mo agad yung USC. Yung 48 hours is from the time na nag-submit ka na ng application. Kasi yung USC triggers eh. Dapat mabilis lang yon. So Attorney Melvin, pakisabi sa Fred, no? Kasi ngayon nga, si TCI merong Facebook page. And if he can send us a message sa FB Messenger and we'll take it up with a concerned operator. Kung meron silang issues, concerns about porting, We have yung sa Telecommunications Connectivity Inc. Meron kaming FB page. So please do let us know if you have problems with regards to porting, and then we'll try to raise it to the concerned MSP. Sa ano lang po sa Messenger, you can reach out to PCI through the FB Messenger.
Kasi yung kaibigan nga daw, Miss Melanie, October pa raw nag-request na GOMO. Ang sabi sa kanya is to wait after 6 months. Parang masyado matagal yan, no?
Hindi naman kaya meron siyang contract. Kasi you cannot port pag
Oo.
Okay.
baka may contract siya. So kailangan, minsan lang kasi syempre
Tapusin niya muna.
Oo, tapusin niya. Tatapusin niya.
Ganun pala yun.
Yeah, kasi that's part of the IRR also. It should not be, number one, part of a bundled service or you still have an existing contract. Dapat tapusin mo muna.
Wala po daw contract kasi GOMO is prepaid.
Oo nga, no?
Pero meron din kasi, well, of course, hindi naman siguro siya to. I think there are subscribers na yung ibang operators kasi minsan meron silang yung parang, kahit prepaid, parang may loan, ganyan, ano. So we'll check. I'd like to get the details, Attorney Melvin, so I can help. Siguro if you can share with me yung yung concerns.
Parang gustong-gusto nang umalis dun, ah.
si Bob Reyes, Bob, ano ka raw, you please visit yung Facebook page ng TCI. So so you can communicate your issues with them.
So yun na, may nagtatanong nga kung gaano ba kadali o kahirap yung pagdala ng phone number nila. Can you just give us a simple walkthrough?
Okay.
On the process.
All right. So sige. So if a subscriber decides to port, no? Well, of course, ang advice ko muna before kayo mag-port, maganda rin i-visit nyo yung website nung pupuntahan yung network. Actually, yung current yung new network. Para kasi although we try as much as possible na maging common yung proseso. Syempre, may mga internal systems yan na they need to follow. So may konting pagkakaiba pagdating sa porting process pag sa loob na. But yung common lang, no? Number one, you will get a USC. That triggers the porting application. So once you have the USC, the unique subscriber code, you bring it to the new network. Like, meron din yan, online application. Hindi mo na kailangan pumunta. So punta ka lang sa website, tapos i-key in mo yung information, relevant information, and then tuloy-tuloy na yon. Mapoprocess na yung yung application mo. So makaka-receive ka na lang na na-receive na nila yung application mo, and then at a certain point sasabihin nila na may de-deactivate ka na at para ma-activate ka na sa new network. Actually dapat ganun lang siya kasimple. So if there are issues na encounter yung ating mga customers, yun nga, we have our TCI FB page. Please let us know if you are encountering those problems. Pero dapat, ang nasa IRR din naman, within 48 hours, dapat na-complete yung porting. Yun yung happy path. But we have to consider, if you have outstanding financial obligations, especially for postpaid, you have 3 days to settle. So, of course, hindi na kaya ng 48 hours. And then, if you want your SIM to be delivered to you, syempre, may shipping pa yan, di ba? It will take a few days. So, hindi yung 48 hours is from the time na siguro na-receive mo na yung SIM mo, tapos i-activate na. But all of this, yun nga, sabi natin, yung sa sunny day or happy path, if you will, within 48 hours, yun naman yung nasa IRR. And then, it takes 4 hours, maximum of 4 hours, for the deactivation and then activation to the new network. So mawawalan ka ng signal for a maximum of 4 hours.
Sabi ni Bob, pahabol niya, nag-file na raw siya ng communication with NTC. Pero she'll get in touch with you raw po via the Facebook page. And sabi naman daw niya, yung ibang networks naman lang daw, okay naman via yung app, yung porting, kaya na. Yung GOMO lang daw yung medyo complicated ng konti. Yun.
Okay, sige. Sige, attorney. We'll take care of it. Yeah. We'll raise to the concerned operator.
Melanie, sa nakikita mo, no? At sino ba yung mga doon sa 5,000, napansin ka ba kung sino yung mga type of people na gusto lumipat with their numbers? Kasi gaya na mention nga natin, may mga karamihan sa atin may multi-SIM, di ba? Kaya nga more than 140 million ang registered users. Like, tama ba, registered users? So kasi like yung mga like people like us, we have multiple phones. Actually, malapit na nga magiging 3 na number namin. And ngayon 2 pa lang. Pero nung nando pa yung son noon, meron din kaming number ng son. Pero siyempre yung mga nasa masa, sila yung may mga sila yung mga isa lang ang phone number. Do you think yun yung market na sila nagdadala ng mga numbers na to?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, no? It's actually diverse. There are like postpaid subscribers na talagang meron tayong mga postpaid subscribers na nag-port. Ito yung mga minsan parang 20 years na nilang ginagamit.
Talaga,
yung number nila, tapos gusto na pala nilang mag-port. Kasi there are a number of reasons also. Siguro number one, signal. Kunyari, lumipat ka ng area, tapos nakita mo, ay, mas okay pala yung signal dito. Pero yun nga, what deters you from moving to another network is, yun nga, ayaw mo magpalit ng number. 8 years mo nang ginagamit, di ba? Whether prepaid yan or postpaid, gusto mo, yun na rin yung gamitin mo. Ayaw mo na syempre magpalit ng number. So, diverse talaga, Jing. Sa ngayon, parang we can say na ito yung market na lilipat. Kasi talagang fixed ngayon. Yeah. So, based on 2.5 months na nagkaroon tayo ng porting, mga siguro, mix of people talaga, subscribers ang nag-port.
Miss Melanie, meron bang limit kung sa dami ng pagpalit? Kunyari, from Smart to Globe to dito to Globe. Kung baka pwede ka ba bumalik? Ikutin mo sila.
Pwede yan, Attorney Mel. Pwede
yeah. Hanggang makuha may perfect telco para sa'yo with your number.
Subukan lahat, di ba? So, but you have to wait 60 days from the last successful port.
Okay.
60 days.
So dapat talaga sigurado sila kasi kung hindi, kunyari, hindi mo nagustuhan yung service nung linipatan mo, patay ka. 60 days bago ka lumipat with your
Parang yung FB, no? Yung pag nagpalit ka ng pangalan, you have to wait 60 days din, no?
Ganun.
So yun. Kaya nga sabi ko, ang advice ko sa mga subscribers before silang mag-port, pag-aralan din naman nila.
Tama.
Di ba? So para they manage their expectations. Kasi they have to wait 60 days before ka mag-port na naman sa. Pero kung gusto mong subukan bawat isa, okay din naman. 60 days ka.
Pero nililawin ko lang when you transfer to another provider, yung number mo lang ang mareretain mo, but you have to change your SIM. Tama ba? You go to the new provider, sila magbibigay ng bagong SIM card mo.
Okay. Ganun pala yun.
So today, dahil nga because of the pandemic, ganyan so dine-deliver naman yung SIM. If you want to pick it up sa store, pwede naman, pero pwede ring i-deliver. Kaya lang syempre, you have to allow for a number of days bago ma-deliver sa iyo. Yes, and syempre iba-iba din yung process nila. But we're accommodating, of course, they're accommodating walk-ins and they're accommodating din naman kung delivery.
Is this for free? Free, no?
Yes, it's for free. Everything is free. So wala pong bayad, kaya kung every 60 days, wala kang mababayaran kahit na nag-palit-palit. Wala naman.
May mga security precautions ba sinusundan ng TCI? Especially now, alam mo naman, may mga fraud nangyayari.
Yes. Yes. So, yes, Jing, all the safety precautions are in place. Data privacy measures, cybersecurity measures, lahat yan in place. Even before naman MNP, etong mobile operator, syempre, they carry a lot of data, di ba? So talagang in place na. Sobrang higpit ng data privacy nila and cybersecurity. Now that we have the MNP, we have to make sure na mas strengthen pa further yung safety measures. Kaya nga sabi namin, yung virtual store, like for example, nag-virtual store ka, kailangan may camera din yan para makita. Ikaw ba talaga yan? Ikaw ba talaga yung gumagamit ng phone? May mga ways sila to determine kung eto ba talaga, baka mamaya sa spouse mo pala yan, tapos gusto mong palitan, tapos hindi niya alam, di ba? Yung mga ganon. So, things like that. But yes, I'd like to assure the public that TCI and the 3 operators have put safety measures in place to make sure that their data is protected and security is in place. So yun naman, so we'd like to provide mobile number portability service in a seamless way and in a safe and secure manner. So, yun.
Jing, last question for me bago natin pakawalan
Sige.
si Miss Melanie. May nabasa kasi akong question ni ating kaibigan from Civil Society Group, si Engineer Pierre Tito Galia. Sabi niya, magkakaroon ba daw ng impact sa MNP yung proposed law on the SIM card registration? How will this impact yung MNP po?
Yes, I think it's going to complement the MNP kasi although today naman, even without SIM registration, yung napag-usapan nga natin sa tanong ni Gino, safety measures naman are in place. But I think personally, no, yung SIM registration is a welcome thing for TCI. Kasi we know naman, hindi lang sa retail, no, hindi lang sa mga customer. Kasi in my past life nga, I worked for a carrier business, no, wholesale naman to. Alam natin kung gaano ginagamit ang SIM sa fraud. So, and ang MNP sa ibang countries, minsan nagagamit rin yan for fraud, di ba? So, I think it will complement. But I think may pros and cons din, di ba? Nababasa natin, may pros and cons. Although ang daming countries na may SIM registration, there are pros and cons. But I like to believe that in the Philippines, because yung National Privacy Commission naman will definitely make sure, no, that data privacy will be in place. And I'm sure they will, NTC will work hand in hand with National Privacy Commission. So I'm sure it's going to benefit the people and the country as a whole. So now, if yung SIM registration ba will have an impact, an immediate impact, baka hindi pa ganon. Maybe in a couple of years, we're not sure, but I think it will complement. It will complement this MNP.
And you mentioned yung may MNP yung other countries. How do you compare yung sa atin, yung ginagawa natin?
So, Jing, alam mo, iba-iba talaga. If you look at other countries, minsan kunyari, like in Europe, for example, yung isang country, 10 million in 3 years. Yung isang country, 10 million in 10 years. So, iba-iba talaga yung take-up. So, sabi ko nga, I was telling Jing earlier sa Vietnam, no, yung one of our closest neighbors, sila yung, I think, before us, sila yung nag-implement ng MNP. Yung take-up nila, 1 million sa first year. Second year, another 1 million. We have almost the same subscriber base, 130 million registered users. They also have double SIMing, but they have SIM registration. So that's the only difference. So hindi rin natin alam, is this cultural or customer behavior? So all of these things, siguro, now we're starting to do some surveys with the help of our external communications, no? Pinag-aaralan din natin, but 2 months worth of data, baka kukunti pa baka hindi pa ganun kadami yung data natin for us to establish talaga ito na ba yung trend sa Philippines.
So what can we look forward? Oh, yes, sige, sorry.
Last question lang kay Miss Melanie. Meron bang term ang existence ng TCI or nandiyan siya as long as may mobile number portability?
Permanent na ba kayo?
As long as may mobile number portability, nandito si TCI to make sure that MNP is is enabled in the country and that para to govern also the 3 operators.
Yeah, yun na nga yun. Ganun din yung question ko, no? What can we look forward to sa yung mga darating pa with MNPS and TCI?
So for TCI kasi, I think ang focus namin for 2022 is to increase public awareness. Kasi we're not sure, konti pa siguro nakakaalam ngayon, ano? We're not naman saying that, dapat mag-port yung mga tao, but what we're saying is, if a person would like to port, and if he thinks, there's a need for him to port, there's this facility for them. There's this service for them. So public awareness. And then second is to make sure that service availability is maybe 99.9%. And then third, is for us to continue reviewing the processes, making sure that we improve, we streamline, and of course we learn every day. Kung ano yung nakikita namin o binibigay na feedback ng very, very helpful ang feedback ng mga subscribers, because that's the only way that we can also improve the way we do things in TCI and of course amongst the 3 operators.
Okay, Miss Melanie Manuel, thank you very much. General Manager ng Technology Connectivity Incorporated, TCI po. Kaya kung gusto nyo po dalhin yung inyong number na matagal nyo nang ginagamit o talagang lang kayo sa mayroon kayong feng shui sa ng mga numero ninyo, gusto nyo dalhin sa ibang telco, yan po ang pupuntahan nyo. Yan po ang gagawin ninyo. Pwede na po through TCI, sila po ang nagsusupervise ng MNP sa Pilipinas para mangyari ito. Okay, thank you very much po for this for this opportunity. Dami ko rin natutunan doon, no. Ngayon ko lang nalaman yung process actually. Tama, kailangan talaga ng awareness din sa mga tao.
Thank you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Miss Melanie.
Thank you, Attorney Melvin, and thank you.
Okay.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Have a Merry Christmas
Okay.
then, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
You
Okay.
too. Thank you. Bye. Stay safe.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ngayon ko lang nalaman.
Okay.
Actually, ngayon ko lang nalaman na may process na gano'n, na akala ko gano'n lang kadali. May madali pala, pero akala ko yung parang wala, punta ka lang sa ganito, tapos gawin mo to, and that's it. Yung pala talaga may proseso rin para talaga to bring your own phone number. Ikaw ba, attorney, meron ka bang number na gusto mo dalhin? Kasi sabi ko nga kanina, multi-SIM tayo eh.
Oh,
Ang
hindi
gamit
na kasi.
natin, hindi na, di ba?
Dalawang phone na gamit ko eh.
Oo, ganun din eh. Baka nga maging 3 pa yan in the future eh. O 4 eh. Pero yun na nga.
Sanay na ako na dalawa yung phone ko kasi.
Dalawa yung numbers, di ba?
Oo, at saka pag ubos yung battery ng isa, yun
doon naman sa isa. Pag ubos yung data ng isa, doon naman sa isa. Ganun na, palitan lang eh. Yun na nga, yung mga ibang tao lang na isa lang ang set ng numbers nila, yun yung mas madalas nga siguro magpalit. Pero sabi nga ni Melanie kanina, even yung mga postpaid users na matagal na nga nilang gamit yung phone number nila, nag-take advantage din nung service ng MNP. Pero yun na nga.
May pahabol na tanong to si 7
Sino?
Hosting PH, si Anton Mon, sabi niya, if meron daw breach sa SIM, naka-ready na ba kayo how to conduct investigation?
Naku,
Siguro hindi to problema ng TCI.
Oo.
Problema to ng service provider.
Service provider.
Mismo.
Oo, pero sana natanong natin din kanina. Pero yun na nga, baka nga iba nun, FAD lang eh. Magpalit ng numero. Okay, sige. Mag-video break muna tayo. Then pagbalik natin, our second guest will come in.
Oo.
Here are the latest telco headlines for this week's PLDT Smart News Capsule. To help bring insurance products closer to more Filipinos, PLDT Global Corporation has teamed up with the country's largest online insurance marketplace, Quick.Insure, to provide overseas Filipinos with convenient access to reliable insurance products via Freebie. This partnership with PLDT Global allows Quick.Insure to reach more Filipinos and provide them with convenient access to discover a wide variety of insurance products that are suited to their needs. PLDT and its wireless unit Smart Communications have reported a decrease in the number of clicks by subscribers on unsolicited SMS that lead to fraud, following the group's massive awareness campaign against the scheme of dubious job offers. PLDT and Smart's threat intelligence, cybersecurity and cybercrime investigation units have already blocked more than 100,000 attempts to click or access domains directly related and involved in the ongoing SMS spam modus. Smart Communications teams up with Sun Life Philippines to integrate courses on financial wellness to the Smart Co-ops program, a digital literacy training for cooperatives nationwide. During these interactive workshops, Smart will be teaching its 83 partner co-ops how to communicate digitally, market their products online, negotiate through e-commerce, and engage with consumers in the new normal. With Sun Life, the co-ops will also learn how to effectively manage their assets through financial wellness seminars. Those are the latest telco headlines for this week's PLDT Smart News Capsule. Please like us on Facebook and subscribe to the TechSabado YouTube channel. Now back to TechSabado.
Okay, we're back dito sa TechSabado every Saturday. Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com and of course, ng The Manila Times. Kasama natin every Saturday for 7 seasons now. Walang iba kundi si Atty. Melvin Calimag ng Newsbytes.ph. The only tech website that matters.
Thank you very much for that. Ano ba? Nice words.
Actually, good
Okay,
discussion yung ano natin kanina, mobile number
Ah.
portability. Dami ko natutunan doon.
Correct.
Dami ko hindi alam. Ang dami ko palang hindi alam tungkol sa MNP. Okay.
Oh, at least it gives us the freedom to change providers kapag hindi ka na happy, di ba? Kasi forever ng number mo yan eh.
Parang ano, no? Parang pag-ibig, pag hindi ka na happy, pwede ka na pumalas.
Pero may forever.
May forever. I mean,
Na
yung ano,
number,
yung TCI forever daw.
Jing, yung mga isang mabilisang ano
Sige.
pagbati sa ating mga suki, of course, si Alex Fuentes, si Michael Lance, si Dean Aris Ignacio, nanonood daw siya, si Alvin Pingol, si Tyron Obasa, ayan, si 50 Mbps daw yung si Anton Mon, of course, si 706 PH, nandito siya ngayon sa Philippines, si Mel Dominguez, si Joshua Matet, si Erica Villalobos, wow, 500 Mbps. Wow.
500 Mbps, saan yan?
Matindi yun, oo. Pwede nga nilagay eh. Si Sarah Dizenera Reodica ng PLDT. Sabi niya, yes, it's about the power of choice. Si Dean Aris Ignacio sabi niya, is dito already part of the number?
Yes, it's part.
Yes.
Tatlo silang consortium yan, kumbaga.
Yes,
joint venture, yung TCI.
Si Garcia Pampalaki, yan, nanonood. Si Jeleny de la Cruz from
Cebu City, si Garcia Pampalaki.
Si Raymund Gregory Tribdino, watching from the boundary of Chaong, San Pablo, sabi niya. Si RG, of course, from Davao del Sur, yan. Sa YouTube naman, ang ating mga nanonood dyan, si Norman Ocampo, si Don Johnson Escaros Calderon, of course, kanina si Bob Reyes, sino pa ba?
Cabo ng Weteng, si Cabo.
Cabo ng Weteng pa, si Cabo, Vicencio Ortiz. Ayan. Sabi niya, talong-talong niya, what's the requirement to purchase Gomosin? Wala, bili ka lang. There's no requirement.
Prepaid yun eh. No?
Okay. Jing, ano na natin, no? I-introduce na natin ang ating
second guest for this week.
Second guest for tonight. Medyo loaded tayo for tonight. Siya po ang Head of Strategic Commercial Partnership at Digital Spring Marketing and Advertising. This is the company behind, siguro medyo narinig yun na to kasi maraming endorsers to. Yung aking pinsan-in-law eh, no? Si Hero Angeles, alam ko, siya, endorser siya, parang ambassador, ganun, ng Lyka, yun. And the company behind it is strategic, Digital Spring Marketing and Advertising. And we have tonight, Mr. Francis Hussein Mamasu Bulod. Mamasa Bulod. Medyo mahirap. Sir Francis, good evening. Medyo mahirap i-pronounce yung surname mo, no?
Oo, actually, maraming nahihirapan i-pronounce yan eh. Pero actually, when you, mabanggit mo yan palagi, masasanay ka rin.
Ganun na nga.
Pero sir, are you, from the South? Kasi parang Islamic yung yung dating,
yes, very Islamic po yung roots ko po. Ang tatay ko po ay Muslim, galing po siya sa Maguindanao. And of course, doon po yung roots namin, tatay ko, at ang nanay ko naman po ay Waray. So I'm a product of a hybrid marriage, and so it's a very, very colorful growing up. It's very colorful. Yeah.
You grew up in the South speaking the language, yung Waray and Bisaya.
Dito po ako lumaki sa Metro Manila na. Ayun po.
Okay.
Kaya po hindi po masyado marunong magsalita ng both dialects.
Okay. But you can understand siguro, no, kahit paano.
Ako po, hindi naman po ako mabebenta pag nandun ako.
So, Francis,
Ayun.
can you tell us more about digital spring marketing
Yes.
and the work that you do for Lyka?
Ayun, magandang gabi po sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon ng programang ito dahil po very exciting po yung gabing ito dahil at least nabigyan po kami ng time ma-explain ko ano po yung relationship ng Digital Spring sa Lyka. So ang Digital Spring po, ito po kasi yung official marketing arm ni Lyka dito sa Philippines. So what we do here, in the Philippines, of course, we execute all the marketing operations for Lyka, and we also do, of course, the merchant acquisition, the partnerships that we do. Now, my job as a head of strategic commercial partnership is not limited to merchant acquisition, but I also do a lot of media exposures, media talks, to talk about Lyka, and of course to talk about what we do in Lyka. Right now, I'm also developing the Visayas and Mindanao region. So the media, the users, and of course the merchant there. So ay din po yung ginagawa po natin doon sa area na yun. So as we speak, ayun po ginagawa po natin.
So sir, Lyka is nagsimula siya in other countries. In other countries, Singapore ba? Tama ba, sir? And then now it's branching out in the Philippines. Tama, sir?
Opo. Actually, hindi po siya nagsimula sa Singapore. Ang Lyka po ay talaga nag-originate po yun sa Silicon Valley, California. And,
okay.
Opo. Ang CEO po namin is Mr. Ryan Baird. And right now po, ang Lyka po is, the reason po nilagay ni Lyka ang Lyka dito sa Philippines because yung Philippines po kasi kung titingnan po natin, 107 million po tayo ng mga tao. Eh pag titingnan nyo, yung record po natin, 76 million nun, nasa social media. So, ang Pilipinas po ay perfect na na platform or I can say lugar para para i-launch ang isang app. Dito mo kasi makikita kung whether you're gonna be succeeding or not. If you notice, ang daming mga app ni launch dito sa Philippines. Yung iba nag-flop, yung iba hindi, yung iba nagta-thrive. It's because yung mga Pilipino po kasi is very mature in terms of social media. Try to imagine 107 million, 76 million nasa social media. And if you're going to divide social media right now, we have the traditional social media and we have the dark social media. Ano yung dark social media? Ito yung mga instant messaging, ito yung mga WhatsApp, ito yung mga Viber. And if you notice, ito yung mga medyo mas intimate. Ngayon si Lyka, ang difference po namin, for example, sa mga big players, is that what we do to the users is that we allow them to really express themselves sa Lyka. Kung titingnan nyo yung mga newsfeed dyan, wala pong mga bad news dyan eh. Kung titingnan nyo po yung Lyka, wala pong mga bad news, walang masyadong politika, walang masyadong intriga. Kasi po, ang Lyka po kasi, ang pinaka-tema niya kasi is to make the people, make the users feel good. And another use of Lyka kasi is that we're very inclusive in terms of business. Actually, we are inviting all merchants to participate in Lyka, to be partners with Lyka, because as we all know, we have the gift check in electronic format or mode, which is the Lyka Gems, which you can use for purchase, you can use for buying services, and even, for example, paying your bills. So ayun po yung Lyka. So if gonna think about siguro similar apps, wala po kasi siyang kapareho. Kasi ang Lyka po ngayon, ito lang po yung app na nagbibigay opportunity sa mga users, kagaya po yung pinsan nyo po na nabanggit nyo, sa mga users, mag-earn while they're using the app. So, imagine niyo yan. Pag tinanong ko po kayo, so for example, si Sir, ibang tao, tanongin natin, anong nakukuha nyo sa Facebook, anong nakukuha nyo sa Instagram, anong nakukuha nyo sa mga major social media giants na to? Pag you're spending your hours, your time, your day doing or scrolling and everything, tanungin ko po, siguro most likely sabihin, wala, natutuwa kami. Pero sa Lyka, ang difference po namin is we really value the time of the Filipino people who engage with our app. Say for example, if you rate someone, if you send gems, do anything in the app, you will earn as a person. So ayun ang kagandahan nun. If you're a user of the app, you will earn certain gems, certain points while you are using the app. So while you're spending your time in the app. So that's a total difference. It's a revolutionary thing that other apps never thought about even before. It's only now that Lyka is doing this because these gems, you can use this through your lifestyle. For example, if you're gonna buy, sabihin na natin mga milk tea, you can use Lyka gems. You're gonna buy jeans, you can use Lyka gems. You're gonna buy gas, you can use Lyka gems. So you can use those things, those gems to support your lifestyle and of course to get those basic essentials na pwede mo pakinabangan. So in short, ang Lyka, pag tinignan mo, ini-integrate namin yung lifestyle ng mga Filipino inside the app.
Kasi parang too good to be true. Parang gano'n. Parang, ang paniwala na, gagamit ka, kikita ka pa. What's the catch? Ano bang, doon? How do people, how does Lyka make money? Parang gano'n.
Actually, Lyka has other business. So for example, we have users, we also have merchants. So yung merchants natin, mayroon certain percent kasi dyan na nakukuha si Lyka, for example, for the process of doing business through Lyka. Because one of the benefits, for example, if you are a merchant in Lyka, number one is that you will have access through the social media followers, so social media, I can say, army of Lyka na around 7 to 10 million na kami ngayon. So try to imagine na ikaw, business ka, you're trying to engage a certain segment of people. Ang nangyayari kasing trend ngayon, 2021, hindi kasi yan hindi yan palakihan ng sabihin na natin, scope ng spread ng advertising. This is more a question of, is your advertising, is your engagement more relevant to your segment? Now Lyka is very targeted, very engaging. The reason for that is that, for example, if you're a small medium enterprise and we have a lot of followers in Lyka, we have a lot of users, they can see you immediately in Lyka. And ang maganda dito, directly the business can engage to the consumers and the consumers to the businesses. So pwedeng ganun ang nangyayari. So that's the beauty of Lyka. So dun lang kami kumikita right now. That's the only business model that we have right now. So in all apps, definitely in every process that they have, say for example, mga courier apps, lahat yan may mga percentage. Ganun din naman kami. Because it's a business. It's a business. Yeah, it's not hindi naman pwede yung maging parang free naman lahat. But the thing is, it's a business. We're helping the business and we're helping people to get in touch with different businesses. So maganda yung nagiging resulta.
Francis, itong mga merchants inside Lyka, they sell what? Anything, di ba? Kasi you're targeting mga SMEs. Like for example, mga sabi mo nga parang milk tea, tapos what any other business, para ba itong marketplace, FB marketplace, na they sell everything, or Lazada, parang ganun ba? E-commerce portal?
It's a very good question. Actually, pupunta tayo dun sa e-commerce. Pero right now, what we do really is we really have a very inclusive business model. Wherein what we want to do is that we want to help the MSMEs, SMEs, and the big brands to engage with their customers. Now, so MSMEs and SMEs, ang maganda dito kasi, regardless of what industry that you have, as long as you transact money or transact online or transact a physical store, you can be part of Lyka. As long as you're selling legitimate goods, providing legitimate service, wag lang yung mga illegal, definitely, is not going to be part of Lyka. So, for example, we have cars, we have fashion, we have resorts, we have hotels, we have retail. So name an item, we might have it because right now we have 28,000 merchants. Yes, 28,000 merchants and still growing. We're not yet done.
So Philippines lang yun, Francis? O Philippines lang?
Yes, sir. Actually, it's only in the Philippines. And right now, we're trying to also focus on Visayas and Mindanao on this aspect. Kasi we all know that hindi naman pwedeng concentrated lang dito sa Luzon or sa NCR and everything. Visayas and Mindanao is a very good prospect for us also. That's why right now we're doing a lot of campaigns in Visayas and Mindanao. We're planting seeds, and hopefully by next year we're going to get results out of that. And napakasaya po kasi ang nangyayari po ngayon sa Lyka, natutulungan po namin yung mga maliliit na entrepreneur, maliliit na business na maging digital. Kasi for example, if other credit card companies, other big institutions, they would require a lot of requirements coming from asking them a lot of paperwork. Kami po kasi we want convenience for the users, for the merchants. Kasi we want those SMEs, MSMEs to be really digitized in a way that hindi sila mahihirapan. So we're really trying to do that right now. Kaya very aggressive si Lyka ngayon, and we're like talagang inviting all the merchants to come and participate or partner with Lyka.
You mentioned yung gems and kanina, no? Yung how to earn. Hindi naman to crypto, di ba? It's just parang points, parang points lang to. Parang mga reward points.
Opo, ganun lang po siya. Actually, crypto, marami po nagtatanong sa akin, baka naman crypto yan? Hindi po siya crypto.
Okay.
Ang value po kasi ni Lyka gem is 1:1. 1 gem is to 1 peso.
Talaga?
Ayun po siya.
Ang laki nun, Kasi ako, yung mga reward points ko, parang ilang points, parang hundreds of points na, hindi pa ako makabili ng bar of soap. Ganun eh. Pero yun na nga kasi may nabasa nga ako, parang may linabas kayo before, parang may nakipag-coordinate kayo with the Bangko Sentral. What is this for?
Actually, that's
kasi may tanong din si Michael Lance, isa sa mga natin, sa mga sa followers natin, sabi niya, nag-register na ba sila sa BSP? Ito papaliwanag.
Okay.
Talangin natin si Sir Francis.
Actually, maganda pong katanungan yan kasi po dapat lang po na talagang nakikipag-coordinate po kami ngayon sa BSP para po magkaroon kami ng OPS license or Operation Payment System license. Ayun. So, kami po talagang sumusunod po kami sa regulation ni BSP. And right now, everything is being processed, and we are trying to do all the requirements na sinabi ni BSP. And the reason for this, why are we complying, is that we have faith in BSP, we have faith in the Filipino people, and we want the Filipino people, lahat ng mga users namin, even the merchants, na makita kami in good faith na dahil kami talaga we really want to follow this regulation, and we don't want to go over or go beyond any regulatory mandate by the government. So we're really doing it right now, and hopefully by keep our fingers crossed, hopefully by the first quarter of next year, first quarter of next year, lalabas na po ang OPS namin. Sana po. Yun po. We're
kasi
very
kasi nga trust is very important, especially for online transactions.
Opo. Kaya po talagang ginagawa po namin ng lahat ng paraan, lahat ng requirements, binibigay po namin para at least po mapakita po namin sa publiko, sa mga tao, sa merchants, that we're doing this so that everything would be parang kwentas claras, transparent po tayo, sumusunod po tayo sa batas. Ayun po yun.
Yung OPS na sinasabi ni Sir Francis kanina, it means Operator of Payment System.
Yes.
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 Ayun. Kaya ito may comment tayo from Ira James, no? Sabi niya, Lyka's payment ecosystem is pretty good. Already dined in several restaurants and paid with Lyka gems. Aba,
no kidding.
Ito pala si Ira. Dumagamit ng Lyka gems, no? That was before nagkaroon na ng problema daw sa BSP. Pero ngayon inaayos na.
Inaayos na po siya.
Ayun. So, kasi sabi ni Renato Tranquilino naman, ang fear ng BSP raw is baka raw mabypass sa pag-collect ng taxes. Yung ganun ba?
Ay, hindi po.
Hindi naman.
Actually po, yung ruling po ni BSP doon sa OPS, talaga pong regulatory requirement po yun. Pag if you're like a digital company na you're processing fees, processing payments, talagang po yun, ruling po yun. Kailangan po mag-comply doon. Yung sa taxes naman po, that's another department, that's another branch of the government that we're also complying, that's BIR, and everything is being complied with from the start. So from the start, so we are compliant with this one, and of course we're compliant also. We're trying to comply with BSP requirements. So hang on guys, na siguro mga first quarter of the year, lalabas na po tayo dyan sa BSP, OPS.
Sabi ni Ira James, whenever I'd ask my mom for money, laging Lyka James ang binibigay. Good as cash na daw eh. Sabi naman ni Denaris Ignacio, parang SM advantage lang where you can earn points and use it to buy stuff.
Yun na nga
Ibang
eh.
way nga lang.
Yung SM advantage yan, hindi nga makabili ng sabon kahit na ilang ulit na akong
ang bagal ng rewards. Accumulation.
Kaya nga sabi ko, grabe, 1:1. Di ba?
Opo.
Doon yata parang 1:100,000. gastos ka muna ng 1 milyon bago ka makakuha ng isang baretang sabon.
Sabi naman, pinagdag si Ira James, so far sabi niya, the only bad thing about Lyka is people are trying hard to make it an earning scheme. May mga FB groups na dedicated just to exchange likes and follow. Then pag hindi sila kumita ng malaki, magra-run sa FB na pang celebrity lang daw yung earning system ng Lyka. Any comment, Bradley?
Actually, I would like to, parang siguro may
break the myth.
Break the myth. Hindi po pang celebrity yung hindi lang po siya pang celebrity. Kung titingnan po natin, ang dami po nating users, nasa almost more than 7 million na po kami. And wala naman pong 7 million ng celebrities natin sa Pilipinas.
Sabagay.
so hindi po siya totoo na pang celebrities lang. Siguro nabibigyan lang ng atensyon kasi for example, yung mga celebrities natin, pag
sila Vice Ganda, di ba?
Yeah, sila Vice Ganda. Kung maka-shoutout sila, talagang sina-shoutout nila. And of course, they have their strong following in their own social media channel. Talaga nakikita po talaga ng mga tao. So I guess nagkakaroon lang ng impression na na pang-celebrity. Pero kung titingnan niyo po, sa dami po ng Pilipino na nagla-Lyka, I guess wala pang 0.01% ang celebrity po natin. Pero mababanggit ko na rin, we have more than 3,500 celebrities inside Lyka. So ito yung mga I can say yung confirmed accounts po nila. So makikita po niyo yan na verified accounts po sila, mga celebrities po talaga yan. Meron sila mga badge yan. So mga 3,500 po. So with more than 7 million na mga Filipino, I guess hindi po siya talaga pang celebrity lang. Actually, pang masa po siya. Pang mga tao na gustong kumita, mag-enjoy, at improve ang lifestyle nila through a digital means like Lyka. Ang problema nga ng iba kasi ngayon, for example, everybody's trying out a lot of mga games, nakikita ka, di ba? Yung mga, what do you call that, mga blockchain games ngayon, ang tataas ng mga entry fee, 80,000. Sa Lyka, walang entry fee eh. Walang entry fee. For example, sabihin na natin, banggitin ko na, yung Axie, for example yan, may mga entry fee yan. So meron kang babayaran dyan, pwede kang matalo. Sa Lyka, matatalo ka ba? Hindi ka matatalo dyan eh. Dahil unang-una, it's all about good vibes eh. Mag-share ka, mag-post ka ng pictures mo, mag-like ka, and of course, yung mga tao mo, mag-create ka ng own following mo. Definitely, people would love your post, makikita nila, and pag dumami naman post mo, marami nag-like niya, marami na gano'n na, I can say, rate niyan, definitely, talagang kikita ka dyan. So, hindi lang siya pang celebrity. So, titingnan nyo, marami pong mga normal na kagaya ko po na tao na kumikita na po sa Lyka.
Ira, tayo ka ng account ng TechSabado sa Lyka.
Pwede. Pwede.
May tanong si Michael Lan sa Sir Francis. Sabi niya, pwede bang bumili ng NFT gamit ang Lyka Gems?
Right now, we haven't explored NFTs for that one, but I'm sure in the future we will.
Tapos, si Don Johnson Escaros Calderon naman, sabi niya, may requirements po ba ang sign up ng Lyka para sa newcomer? Siguro yung mga bagong sign ups. Paano ba yung proseso?
Actually po, punta lang po kayo sa Google Play or sa iOS Store. Just download it. Gamitin niyo po yung mga account niyo sa Facebook to register. o use your email, or use your phone number, pwede na pong magkaroon kayo ng registration. Ganun lang po kasimple. We made it very simple for the users. We also made it very simple for the merchants who want to register. Sobrang dali lang kasi, for example, mga merchant form lang yan, tapos register lang, and right after that you will have your own merchant account na. So talagang talagang we want everybody to be included in the ecosystem, because right now we're trying to build up an ecosystem wherein people would not go out na sa Lyka. That's why we have Lyka Mall and Lyka Groceries. So si Lyka Mall, yes sir. So si Lyka Mall po, ito po yung similar po to sa Shopee, sa Lazada. Ano po siya, very competitive po siya. The only difference is that mga original po nakalagay dito, plus we're using Lyka Gems to purchase it. And you can even pay your gems through this platform. So hindi ka nalalabas ng Lyka app. Pag tinignan mo dyan, nandyan na ang Lyka Mall. Diretso ka na kagad dyan.
Like a mall.
Yes.
It's like a mall.
Sabi ni Tyron Obasa, Sir Francis, pa-UR po. Hehehe. Ano kaya yung UR?
Ano ba yung UR?
Sabi naman ni Anton mo ng 7 Hosting PH, sabi na, magiging ala Gcash din ba style niyan in the future? Well, never know. Ang Gcash is double unicorn ang valuation niyan. Ibig sabihin, $2 billion, di ba?
Yes,
Baka,
yes.
Ano bang plano pa, ang vision ng Lyka, Francis?
Okay, number one vision talaga ni Lyka is that we want to grow our users all across the Philippines. And of course, we want to involve a lot of SMEs, MSMEs in the Philippines, because we believe that this particular business sector in the Philippines is going to be the backbone of the economy of the Philippines. And through digitization, through Lyka Gems, definitely they can really compete with the big boys, and they can improve their business, and they can, of course, promote their business in a very engaging ecosystem such as Lyka. So that's the game plan right now for 2022. We really want to expand our merchants, our users, and even our services, just like we're expanding right now. If you notice, our Lyka Mall in the near future, talagang po kami from end to end. When you buy it, talagang pati deliveries and everything, even the warehousing will be there, including na po siya lahat. So 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, as long as within the app, po siya talagang we're gonna make everything efficient inside the app, and we will make your shopping experience better every day through Lyka Gems. Yan.
Hindi pa ba
Francis,
saturated ang tanong ko lang kung hindi pa saturated ang market when it comes to mga ganitong mga platforms?
Actually, e-commerce will never be saturated, because there will be new players, there will be new I can say features that they can offer. So kami, we believe that through our app we have a unique selling proposition, because our app is the only app right now that has a social media aspect, rewards aspect, and of course the e-commerce aspect. So we're the only app right now. So we have the
social media,
All-in-one.
e-commerce. Ang galing nga. Francis, may tanong ako. I have a law office. We offer notarial services. Minsan,
pwede.
nagbabayad sa amin ng Gcash. Yung mga nagpapa-notarize sa amin. Pwede rin ba silang magbayad ng Lyka Gems?
Bigyan ka gems yan.
Pag naging merchant ako?
Pwede, sir. Pwede, sir. Pwede po. Sobrang dali lang po. Sendan ko na po kayo ng MDF form.
How do you cash out the gems?
Okay. So very good question, sir. Actually, for the users, kagaya po nating mga normal na tao, for the users, we cannot cash out the gems. Ang pwede lang po mag-cash out yung mga merchants.
Merchants.
So yung long office ni sir, ni Atty. Mel, pwede po yung mag-cash out.
Kasi merchant siya.
Kasi merchant siya. So, pag nag-cash out po siya, automatic naman po yung pupunta sa Just Sell Gems, sa sa app niya, Just Sell Gems, tapos automatic po yung pupunta na sa bank account po nila.
Bank account, okay.
Diretso na po yun.
Pero how come yung mga ordinary users can't cash it out?
Yeah, basically the business principle is like this. Ano po siya, kailangan po yung, I can say, yung Lyka gem must be utilized primarily by the users, and of course yung magbe-benefit din nito aside from the users, dapat din yung mga merchants. Kasi ang mangyayari nito pagka ikaw, for example, pag may mga gems ka, ang tendency mo yan, you would cash it out. And what we are trying to do is we want to digitize the mindset of the consumers na, hey, you don't need your wallet, you don't need your credit card, you only need your phone to do this business, to do this purchase. So that's the reason why talagang we want everything to be digitized in one handset.
Oh,
That's the reason.
so basically you want to retain it within the ecosystem, dun lang mag-circulate.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Francis, may tanong dito. Hindi, comment pala, sorry. Si Ivana Alawi was able to buy a car using Lyka gems. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Sabi ni Renato, kung wala kang pinapakitang paglalaba, wala kang gems. Ano to? Siguro si Ivana Alawi. Kasi naglaba to, kumita eh. Naglaba lang siya.
Ayun po si Ivana Alawi, it's true po. Si Ivana Alawi was able to purchase a 3.9 million worth of a expedition earlier part of 2021, and that really brought the house down. So talagang ang daming na naging aware noon sa sa Lyka. And right after that, actually marami na for example, si Pia Wurzbach, tapos may ibang mga hindi naman celebrities, they're buying Navaras, they're buying different type of cars. Pero ang maganda kasi dito, hindi lang naman kotse. Ang iba dito, karamihan kami, for example, normal people like us, restaurants, hotels, tapos yung mga simple things like food. Yun ang mga pinakamagandang nagagawa namin sa Lyka through retail.
Pero hindi ba may impact yan sa yung financial system, itong financial system natin ngayon? Hindi ba may impact talaga yung ganyan digital currency?
Actually, it's true. That's why we are being regulated right now by BSP. That's why we have to comply with the OPS. Because the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas really want to monitor everything. So para at least all those digital payment systems in the Philippines can really be monitored in terms of transactions. Kasi as we all know, may mga tayo dyan may mga iba pang batas kagaya ng AMLA,
money laundering, yes, of course.
Anti-money laundering. So we really have to comply with those regulations. And talagang si Lyka naman, si Digital Spring is very compliant with that, and we're really processing everything right now. So in terms of impact, I think the impact would be more on the behavior of the Filipino people, because this pandemic really brought us into digitization. And it really benefited Lyka significantly. Why? People are more adept in digital transactions because of this pandemic, and talagang ginamstart tayo ng pandemic to become digital. So it's a good thing for us na yung impact ng pandemic naman is parang na-educate yung mga tao. Pero yung impact nito sa natin, sa ekonomiya natin, maganda at malaki because yung businesses are earning a lot. Are earning a lot because they're being exposed in a certain market, in a very engaging market. So kaya I guess in terms of economic impact, the impact of Lyka gems would be very positive in terms of economic impact.
Kasi mga countries usually naging protective sila because digital currency walang border eh. 'Di ba? Mga country may kanya-kanyang currency. They want to protect their currency na hindi na umiikot, hindi na nagsi-circulate siya kasi iba na yung nagsi-circulate online, 'di ba? Yun lang, comment ko lang 'yun.
Pero sir, there would come a time na yung mga national currency will become obsolete eh.
Yun na nga eh. Di ba?
Ayun yun eh. So, it will become obsolete, everything will be decentralized.
Wala nang euros, wala nang yen, wala nang peso.
Exactly. Doon na po tayo papunta.
Ganun na nga. Actually, yun yung nakikita ko eh. Kaya very protective, very strict pa rin kasi syempre the all boys club ng financial sector, they want to protect themselves, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Francis, may tanong si Norman Ocampo. Affiliate marketer din po ako. Pwede pa ba ako sa Lyka?
Sir Norman, ano po bang gagawin niyo po sa Lyka? Pwede naman po kayo sa Lyka. You can create your own account. Kung if you want for example, yung mga marketing, pwede rin naman po. Wala namang problema. Just contact me po. Ayun po.
Si Ira James naman, Francis, sabi niya, kumusta daw yung data privacy policy ng Lyka?
Ayun.
Yung ano ba yung interactions daw ng mga Lyka users sa social media is being protected daw ba?
Yes, actually all the data is being protected. Also, we're compliant with yung National Privacy Act. We're very compliant with that, and actually we just got our certificate way back pa. So and that's the reason why I can say Lyka is really very intimate in terms of its policies.
Secure.
Yes, safe, secure. And we protect really the data of each individual of each business inside Lyka.
Ayun nga, yun din ang tanong ni 706 si Anton Mon, in terms of security, gano'n daw ba ka-safe? Pero tanong naman ni Michael Lance, balak nyo rin ba daw magtayo ng sariling metaverse? Para Facebook na.
Alam mo sir, napakagandang question po nun. Pero if you're gonna be looking in the future 5 years, 6 years from now, I think that's going to be the direction of all the social media that will be staying in the market. Because there are other social media that will definitely go down, hindi na sila mag-exist, or there will be parang paghahalo-haluin na, kagaya ni WhatsApp, ni Facebook, ni Instagram, magiging isa na lang. And that will be the direction of all the super apps. Kami naman po, si Lyka, we call ourselves as the ultra app because primarily, we want all the lifestyle na engagements ng mga Pilipino ay gawin na inside sa Lyka. For the meantime, ito lang po muna tayo. Pero siguro, who knows, in the near future, baka magkaroon na rin po ng Lyka Metaverse.
Yun. Any technologies that you're planning to deploy to make to widen the user base ng Lyka para mas madaling gamitin ng mga tao sa shopping nila pag redeem ng rewards?
Actually, that's a very good question uli. Kasi po, ang Lyka Mall po namin ngayon, ang ginawa po namin, mas madali na po yung pag-purchase, mas mabilis na po yung mga transactions. Plus, ano po siya, the other thing is that yung end-to-end na po yung namin, yung process namin. Kasi before, yung sa what do you call this, sa Lyka Mall, talagang may third party pa kami na mga courier. Ngayon, talagang end-to-end na po yung process namin ang ginawa namin so that yung shopping experience po ng mga tao this coming year 2022 will be very competitive, very convenient po para sa lahat and very secure. Ayun po ang pinakamaganda doon.
Okay. And ano yung do you have an ongoing campaign to recruit yung mga, sabi mo, you mentioned yung mga maliliit, mga SMEs,
yes,
mga mga merchants to widen your base. What's your plan regarding this?
Actually,
or meron bang effect yung application niyo sa BSP while for your expansion plans?
Meron naman siyang effect because things have to slow down right now, and of course a lot of public opinion would be people have different public opinion regarding the situation, and some businesses also have different opinion. But the thing is, what we are one thing is clear, we are really focused in growing our organic growth in terms of merchant acquisition, user acquisition. The reason why we're going to this direction is that organic growth will give us more more loyalty, more understanding of this particular market. Kasi they are the ones who really would patronize the app itself. And our game plan right now in terms of expansion is that, just like what I've mentioned, that I'm developing right now the Visayas and Mindanao area. So this one is for, of course, the media users and of course the merchant acquisition in these areas. So mga key cities natin sa Visayas and Mindanao, and those are the game plan right now of Lyka. And by 2022, hopefully everything would be in place, and there hopefully mag-enjoy lahat sa Lyka sa pagbabalik ni Lyka. Yan.
Okay. So, kunyari, for example, ako, Francis, gusto kong bumili ng milk tea. Tapos, gagamitin ko yung Lyka Gems. Saan ako pupunta? Doon sa mall nyo? Or do I go to the website nung milk tea but using my Lyka Gems to pay? Ganun ba yun? How does it work?
Actually, there are two ways for you to purchase. Number one, siguro on a traditional sense, punta ka sa store, magbayad ka through Lyka Gems, or hanapin mo sila sa Lyka, Lyka Business Roster, pwede ka na mag-order doon and pay through Lyka Gems. So without going out. So ganun pwede po yun.
May customer service hotline ba daw kayo?
Meron. Meron po kami customer service hotline. 24 hours po siya.
Yung support.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yun. So, Jing, meron ko bang question? Otherwise, we'll give the floor to Francis
Sige. Invite people to subscribe
to try to
Lyka.
All right. Sir, Attorney, maraming salamat po sa pagbigay po ng opportunity sa Digital Spring, sa Lyka, to discuss some of the things that about Lyka. Ngayon po, nagpapasalamat din po kami, taos-puso pasasalamat.
Francis, may isang tanong lang pahabol si Dean. Can you purchase gems?
Yes. Actually, you can purchase gems inside the app mismo.
Okay.
Ayan.
Okay.
Ayan.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry about that. Okay.
Okay lang. Tayo dito, sir, thank you po. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa lahat ng mga merchants, lahat ng mga users who stuck with us through the months, through the time na nandito pa rin po kayo sa Lyka in supporting Lyka. Don't you worry po. First quarter of the year, hopefully we're gonna give you good news about Lyka, and of course we are going to relaunch Lyka po by 2022. Okay. Merry Christmas po in advance.
Yun. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Francis. Mamasa.
Sige, kaya mo yan.
Kailangan na naman ako. He's with the digital yung ating
Kodigo.
Ano ba to? Kodigo. Head of Strategic Commercial Partnerships at Digital Spring Marketing and Advertising, yung company behind Lyka here in the Philippines. Ayun, kasi Lyka is based in the US and also, but they're very pervasive na rin in Southeast Asia yata, particularly Singapore yata. Ayun. Yun. So thank you very much, Francis, and for clarifying everything about Lyka, kasi ang dami nating naririnig din, and then ang dami ng merchants pala, 28,000 and growing. Baka pati yung office namin kasama na rin.
Yes, sir. Sama ko na po yan. Ilalagay na po natin yan.
Thank you, Francis Hussein Mamasabulod. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas in advance.
Merry Christmas.
Ayun. Maraming salamat sa dalawa ating guests from TCI and from Lyka Digital Spring Marketing and Advertising. Ayun. So legit naman sila.
Galing pala nung Lyka. Actually, matagal ko na narinig yung Lyka. Ito nga, marami nga din nagsasabi ko. Even si Ira nga, matagal niya.
Ito nga si Ira po, ang dami na palang Nakapag-date na pala to sa using Lyka Gems.
Using Lyka. Hindi man lang hindi man lang magpadala ng pagkain sa akin
Lyka Gems,
using Lyka.
O kaya magano tayo, no? Magpa-raffle tayo using Lyka Gems ni
Lyka
Ira.
Gems, grabe.
Ira, magpaano ka? Magpa-raffle ka
Raffle ka ng gems.
Gems dito.
Bigyan tayo ng 5 gems. 5 feet. 1:1. Batiin mo na yung mga natin. Dami din ang mga comment dito.
Oo nga. Ayun. Ang iba nangaasar na sa atin eh. Thank you, Lyka. Ayan. Ayun. So, yan. Sige. Ano ba? Ayan.
Di ba si Ivana rin number 1 sa sa top 10 din ng YouTube?
Yes.
Galawi.
Sabi ni Renato Tranquilino, mag-upload ka ng sexy video. Guaranteed Lyka Gems. Yung mga mga legal lang, hindi bawal daw yung mga illegal na sinasabi nyo.
Yung sexy.
Ito si Renato Tranquilino. Renato. Alam niya Ira James yung Lyka, pati si Ivana alam din niya. Yan. Ang daming madaming number 1 rin ba sa BIR si Ivana? I'm not sure kung si number 1 si Ivana.
Ito si Ira, nakakatawa si Ira nung gumamit ng Lyka bilang magtatanong how's the data privacy study of Lyka.
Ngayon ka ba nagtanong?
Ngayon ka nagtanong matapos mo gamitin.
Ano ka na pala, nakarami ka na pala dyan. Pero yun nga, very unique yung business model nila, Jing, no?
Actually.
At nauna na sila dyan, no? Yung first to market, kaya talagang medyo, na rin, malamang pag nabigyan sila ulit ng go signal from BSP, maraming magagayahan dyan.
Ano nga ba yung moratorium ng BSP? Ano nga ba yung tungkol
Hindi kasi sila parang they were classified
as a
payment service provider, parang gano'n. So kailangan nila ng license to operate a payment system.
Pero di ba may moratorium yata yung BSP? Hindi payment system naman yung moratorium nila, di ba?
Hindi, moratorium nila yung digital banking license.
Digital banking.
Yun ang may moratorium.
Okay.
Para
clear lang din. Naalala ko nga, nabasa ko pero hindi ko maalala kung ano nga. Digital banking pala. Ano digital banking? The likes of CIMB, mga ganon?
Ganon.
Okay.
Kaya kunyari, yung time, tapos yung Paymaya Bank, ganon. Kasi medyo 6 ba 7 ng digital banking license eh. Gusto na munang stop ng BSP yun.
BSP kasi siyempre nireklamo na yung mga regular bank siguro.
Hindi kasi baka masyadong it will get out of hand. Gusto mo lang makita ng siguro ng BSP how it goes. So, isa pa dyan yung OF Bank na dating postal bank, ngayon na pag-aari ng land bank. Yung isa siya sa mga digital banking license. So gusto mo na lang control, so to speak, yan. Okay.
Tapos sino pa mga dyan? Si Michael Lance, number 1 rin ba sa BIR si Ivana?
Hindi ko naririnig is pwede magbenta ng Lyka Gems. Siguro pwede yan kasi parang parang currency na siya eh. Pwede mo namang i-transfer siguro sa dun sa kakilala mo. In fact, you can buy it eh. So, malamang pwede.
Transfer.
Tanong kasi ni 707PH. Anyway, wala na tayong oras. Maraming salamat sa mga nakipag-engage sa atin, nag-join sa discussion regarding kanina sa TCI, yung mobile number portability and dun sa Lyka. Okay? Yan, sa Lyka Gems. Okay, maraming po salamat. And kita-kita po ulit tayo next week. Jing.
Okay, Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan Sunday Business and IT sa Manila Times. Pwede niyo pong pwede niyo po makita online ang Manila Times, and of course, kung gusto niyo po ng dyaryo, meron din po yan bukas. Of course, sa i-like niyo po at i-follow ang ating mga social media pages, facebook.com/TechSabado, facebook.com/Newsbytes.ph. Tapos, nasa Twitter din po kami at TechSabado at saka at Newsbytes.ph. Sa mga nanonood sa TechSabado YouTube channel, bigyan nyo kung nagustuhan niya ang aming programa at click subscribe click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Pag nasa Facebook naman kayo, like nyo po ang aming page at i-share nyo po ang ating mga videos na lumalabas doon. Of course, ang aming website, TechSabado.com, saka Newsbytes.ph. Meron pong paraan para kami suportahan. Nasa description po ng ating mga videos sa baba para po alamin kung saan yung mga link na to. At syempre, ano pa ba? Okay, maraming salamat PLDT Smart Group Corporate Communications Team. Thank you MSI Philippines, VST ECS, and congratulations for their successful summit nung mga this past couple of days na ginawa nila yung technology digital summit nila. Very successful po sa VST ECS. Maki for audio equipment, dito po ginagamit sa TechSabado at saka sa Today is Tuesday. XSplit para po sa ating sumusuporta para po sa ating weekly streaming. Okay. Tandaan, hindi lahat ng nasa internet ay totoo. Pangalagaan nyo po ang inyong mga data at private personal information para po makiiwas sa identity theft at sa paggawa po ng cybercrime. Kayo po ang first line of defense. Huwag nyo pong iasa yan kahit kanino. Keep in mind, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Respetuhin po natin karapatan ng pantao. Dito na po nagtatapos ang TechSabado. Pero sa Martes po, meron po tayong Today is Tuesday with Tito Raymund, Tribdino. Tuwing Martes po yan, alas 8 ng gabi. And of course, next Saturday, makipag-engage and interact with us again sa TechSabado. And as a COVID survivor, please wear a mask, stay home, stay safe, and take that vaccine and booster kung available na po sa inyong lugar. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you po sa ating mga guests from Lyka and of course from TCI. Maraming salamat din po sa ating mga nanood at nakipag-engage sa amin ngayong gabi. Bye! Have a great weekend, everyone!
TechSabado is brought to you by MSI, the leading brand in high-end gaming. The music source, make your online streaming look and sound professional. Get your Mackie Pro audio gear from the music source. XSplit Broadcaster, a professional live streaming software. And Smart Communications, the Philippines' leading wireless services provider. Check the links on the description to avail our sponsors' products and services.